coming up now to kind of switch vibes a little bit, we are going to Killboy, our female on the show. Oh,
Hey, what's up?
hey.
Hey.
Ah, your hair is
Can you hear me?
purple.
Can
Yes,
you hear
I can
me?
hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hair be purple.
Purple. I was really excited that you agreed to do this. So welcome to Fresh
Okay.
Press. It's our second show, so
Woo!
thank you for joining. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's our second one. So I'm just kind of curious, like, how have you been during this whole quarantine thing? Like, how have you been handling it?
I've been hanging out with people, to be honest. um,
I understand.
I'm not good with like being isolated from people. Like I can't do it. So I don't know. I got my boyfriend. I got like some friends that be coming over, and my hair girl should come over and color my hair. So it's not good for me because I got really bad anxiety. So I can't be doing this whole never going anywhere shit.
Oh my god, I feel you on every level with that. Like, if you keep your circle small at
Yeah,
this point, or
I
eight,
do. So
people, yeah, I'm with you. Like, no, I mean, I think it's true, and like, not, I like suffering from anxiety as well. Like, that it's been really
yeah,
tough. Like, something that people will talk a lot
yeah,
about, like to be at home and
yeah.
just in your thoughts. You know what I mean? And like that whole vibe.
Right,
Like,
yeah. This thing is really mean. But I be
I
making music too, so it's like I never even went anywhere. Like I don't really fuck with a lot of people anyway. So like I just be hanging with like 2, 3, 4 people anyways. But it's just like I want to go shopping. I want to go buy shoes. Like I want to go to fucking Foot Locker. Like I want to go to Rip and Dip and get new clothes. Like that shit makes me happy.
I feel you on every level about that. I think like that's where
Yeah.
we're all at. Like I don't, like I feel the same. Like my circle
Yeah.
is small. I'm like I'm ready. Like I want to shop. I would like to buy a new pair of sneakers. I actually bought these sick
Yeah.
pair of sneakers. Shit happened, and I haven't been able to wear them anywhere. Um, but
Bro,
I'm with you. I feel
I got a fucking Audi and I can't go nowhere and flex on nobody.
that yeah. Like it's
I'm
just not as
paying
fun
a
right now.
lease and I can't even flex on nobody.
That's real. That
Like,
is real.
jokes on me. Jokes on me.
Yeah. I'm paying for this car to be sitting here, but it looks nice.
Yeah, it
Um,
was so funny. Yeah, it's like I did all these things like right before quarantine. Like I even you know what balayage is on your hair?
yes.
Yeah, so I used to have balayage and I got like full on like it's purple all the way to the top. So like I did that right before quarantine where you can't really get your hair done and like go out anywhere or even like have photo shoots. Like so now I have like the most terrible roots. Sorry, this girl shit.
Put a hat on. No one cares.
There's probably like a lot of boys out here. They're like, shut the fuck up.
I'm with you. I totally feel you.
Yeah.
I am curious
Yeah.
because you're always choosing your hair color. How do you decide? Is it about a mood? Like, how do you decide if you're going to be lime green or like a purple?
Bruh, I don't know. I'll just be like, I'll see something on Instagram, like, I gotta do that. Like that color. Like I saw this bitch, like she was way hotter than me though. She was like one of those sexy bitches. But she had this long purple hair. I was like, do that to me. And she did it. I was like, it don't look the same. No. But I think it looks cool. So I love the colors.
I love it.
Yeah, I love the bright colors. So
I do too. I think it looks
this is
awesome.
my Barney look. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think it looks really good. Like, I think it looks really good. And I was like, totally, looking at your Instagram and, going down through like the last couple of years of like a whole about Killboy. I'm like, what is that going on?
A lot.
I know, but I had to because I was like, I mean, why don't you just go into a rabbit hole of like,
Yeah.
your hair
Yeah.
has been many, many colors. So I was just curious how you
Yeah.
decide.
I don't know. I mean, I do all my favorite colors, so I already did all of them, like purple, green, and pink. So I'll probably just keep
Yeah.
switching back. But right now, purple is my favorite. I like purple.
So let's talk about music because I'm sure that's what a lot of people want to hear about on here, and a lot of people
Nah,
that are
no
watching.
way, no way.
I mean, I could talk about hair all day, but I feel like these people do not want to hear about it. But I would love to kind of talk about, like you said, you've been creating a lot, like during this quarantine. Like, what has that process been for you? Are you going into the studio every day? Do you have a studio at your house? Like, what's your vibe?
I don't know if you can see this,
Oh, is
but
that where you are now?
yeah,
Oh,
I got my studio.
sweet.
Wow. Yeah,
No.
luckily I built my studio uh right before quarantine hit. I moved into a house and built my studio. Um so I've been able to do this all day, every day, pretty much. Just sit in the dark. And
No, I
I
love
write
your whole
my
vibe.
yeah, I be writing and producing my shit, so it's literally just me anyways. So I tried a couple co-writes. I tried one on FaceTime. I was like, nah, I'll just write by myself.
Yeah, the vibe is definitely different. I mean, one thing I wanted to talk about, and just for people who don't know, and this is what I was honestly like the most impressed about as I was like, learning more about you is like you do it all yourself. Can you tell us about that? Like how did you decide, first of all, let's just start here. How did you decide that you were like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna produce myself, I'm gonna write myself, like I'm gonna do like most and not for, most females don't do that. You'll hear about males a lot, but most females don't. How did you decide that that's who you were gonna be?
uh well, I moved to LA and I realized like I wasn't like some 14-year-old cute bitch. So like nobody wanted to like help me. So I was like, I don't know. I wanted people to produce some like trap beats for me and shit, and they wouldn't. They're like, you gotta pay, and I was flat fucking broke. So I was like, well, I can't. So I just had to learn. I just had to sit in my room and learn how to do it, and it's so fucking easy, honestly. Like, I don't know, it's easy. But I already have some musical like skill. I already know how to play the guitar and piano and shit, and I knew how to do my vocals. So it was kind of easy to, I don't know. But it's basically because nobody would fucking do it for me, so I had to do it myself. And also, I don't
You had
like
to
it when
figure
other
it
people make.
out.
I don't like when other people make my music. Like every time they do, I'm like, oh, I want to like this so bad. I don't like it. Sorry. Like I like it when I do it. So I get emotionally
No, I mean,
attached when I do it.
yeah, of course. I think that that's amazing. You just don't, I mean, I meet with artists all the time, and, you have, and throughout my years, it's just you don't hear of a lot of females kind of doing their own. I mean, you have the J. Cole's of the world, and, others that have like been doing their own shit for a long time, and they get a lot of props. And I don't think women do in the same way. There's just not that many of you. So I just wanted to highlight it and shout you out because I
There's
think that that is
some.
just
There's
awesome.
yeah. There's some definitely. I don't know.
I'm sure there probably are, and I'm sure they're going to be hitting me in
Yeah.
the comments and telling me all the 800 others that I completely miss. And I'm sure there are,
Yeah.
but we just don't come across them that often. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you
Have
get
you
your
heard
props.
of?
And
Thank
you
you. Have you heard
know,
of Young Baby Tate? Young Baby Tate?
yes,
Yeah, she's
yeah,
dope.
she's
Yeah.
yeah, she's definitely dope. So let's talk about your song that came out, 666.
Oh yeah. What's up?
Tell me, tell me about
Um,
it. I loved it, by the way.
Thank you. That was just a beat that I made and I was like, damn, this shit sounds evil. And then I came across something. I came across like a neon sign literally on Pinterest. Like I don't use Pinterest. Like Pinterest is for school. No. But my friend like showed me this neon sign and it said 666 ways I love you and I literally was like, I'm talking about the 666 ways that I love you, bitch. And I was like, damn, that could be a song. I'm like, oh shit, I already got a beat for it. So like sometimes that shit will happen. Maybe like the beat is subliminally in me or something. I don't know, but it just happened. I was like, easy.
That's cool. By the way, that's just a true artist brain right there. You know what I mean? Like
I
that is
don't
just
know.
you're just like tuned in. And well, I was curious because when I listened to the track, well, I saw the title of it 666 and I listened to the track and I'm like, of course I'm thinking I'm going in to hear this like hard devil, not devil, but you know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
different vibe.
yeah.
I love how you switched it, that play on words, like it was sick.
Well, yeah, I didn't even mean to do it. It was just like, it was like the evil ways I love you. basically, because I'm one of those bitches who like is evil to my boyfriend. I mean, I'm sorry, I am.
What? Wait, I'm just gonna ask you, what sign are you?
Aquarius. I don't know nothing about that.
I was just curious. Okay, we won't get into it because people are they'll eat me alive on the comments on that too. But
Yeah.
I was just wanted to know who are you? Gives me a little indication.
Yeah.
But like with the creative process, because you kind of do it all. Do you do most of it like by yourself in this room, kind of alone? Is that kind of how you work usually?
Yeah, I don't know, like, sometimes I'll make a beat, like, if I can't think of any, like, song ideas, I just make a beat, and then sometimes I'll be in the car. It always happens when I'm in the car, and I just, like, make up a song in my head, and then I have to come home and figure out what the chords were, and then produce it, so it can happen, like, anyway. Sometimes I just can't think of nothing, so I'm like, I need to write something, and I just go on, like, YouTube and find type beats, and then I write something, and I just, like, let it sit for a couple days, and I'll just go back, like, take the acapella and just kinda, like, remix, like, make a totally new beat.
That's cool. I love hearing about that. I mean, I'm just wondering, you've been on SoundCloud for a little while. I know you've definitely used this platform as you were kind of, growing and,
SoundCloud is where I always, like, even before I started, doing Killboy music and releasing Killboy music, like, yeah, I was always on SoundCloud, like, that was my favorite place to go because you got, like, the most underground shit.
for sure. And I'm just, I'm curious too, because you're the epitome of a SoundCloud user and creator, right? Like you love like digging, I call it like digging through crates. Like you love trying to find that like that golden gem that like people haven't heard. Your ear hears it differently. I'm
Mm.
just curious, you have like a piece of advice. There's a lot of people at home that are creating music now that like, want to get their music heard. Do you have a piece of advice of like how to really utilize SoundCloud to make it work for you? Do you have anything that you would say to some of these kids at home?
Girl, I'm still trying to make it work for me. I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. I just
Well, you're
put
here,
up
so you've done something right.
just I mean, only always just work on things that you love. Like I just see music as like just a canvas and like you're painting a picture and like you gotta like just work on it until you love it and then fucking show it to people. Like don't just keep it on the SoundCloud private.
I think that's the biggest piece of advice is just
Don't
I
just
tell
keep
people
it on
this all the
SoundCloud private.
time. Put it out. Just put it
Yeah.
out. You can
Yeah.
always take it down or put it back on private, but just if you don't put it out, nothing's ever
You'll
gonna
never
happen.
know. You'll never
You'll
know.
never
So
That is probably the best piece of advice. I love that. I know you are working on a bunch of stuff. What do you have what's coming up for you? I know there's some more music coming. Anything you want to talk about?
yeah, I'm gonna put out this song exclusively on SoundCloud, White Claw Outlaw. If anybody follows me on Instagram, they saw I just came up me and my boyfriend, he was about to leave, he had to like catch a flight in like 30 minutes and we were like, damn, we should make a White Claw Outlaw song, like a country White Claw song. And in like 10 minutes, we like popped this shit out, like got the acoustic guitar, and I was like, she got a cold red ruby down deep in the cooler. So I got like this country ass song. I hope people don't take it too seriously, but I love it. I love listening to it. So I'm gonna put it on SoundCloud.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody show it to. They're like, I haven't heard anything like this. So hopefully other people think that.
I love that. Well, I just want to tell fan. I know there's a bunch of questions coming in the comments, so I just want to tell
Oh,
people
dope.
right now. We're almost at our time with Killboy, so drop your questions in. So if you want to ask anything, we'll get those. We'll definitely get those over for sure. I do want to shout out a big shout out to the Fifth LA Element. All right, there's just a couple shout outs that are coming in. Just looking for some questions. I have a question for you. How
Mm.
did you come up with your name? Where did your name come from?
Okay. Well, I just knew that my normal name wasn't going to suffice for the type of music I was making. And I was also doing a bunch of like shitty shit with my other name. So I was gonna be my name's Sarah. I was gonna be Kill Sarah, but then I was like, that's kind of whack. And then I was gonna be Lil Boy, but I was like, I don't want to use Lil. I was like, that everybody's doing that. And so then I was like, wait, Kill Boy. I was like, that shit lit.
I think it's when I first heard it, I was like, oh, this is sick. And then, to be honest, I didn't know that you were
I
a
was
female. Like when you're
like, that shit makes me feel cool. I was like, fuck yeah, like that is me. Like it's like when you're naming a baby and it's like, that's Killboy.
yes.
So that
I thought it was so perfect. And now that I'm getting to meet you, I'm like, what a perfect name. Like, it's so perfect for you. But also, more than anything, it was like, it also made it like, it was like almost kind of androgynous in terms of like the name. You're like, is it a girl? Is it a boy? Like, I don't know. And I kind of loved that. It like kept you guessing for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they still keep guessing on Instagram. Like, is it a boy? Is it a girl? Like, so.
Well,
So
now
whatever. I'll leave you guessing. Whatever.
Now we know officially. Let me ask. I want to ask one fan question from Saucy Plug. What is your dream collab, Killboy?
It's so split down the middle. It's Young Thug and Rico Nasty. Like those, I love them so much.
I mean, you know what? I'm gonna start asking everyone that because I feel like we need to start putting this out in the universe. So like if we can like we need to get this out in the universe for you to make this happen.
Bro, like Young Thug's like
Nasty together would be sick.
Yeah. I know, dude. It's
I love that for you.
Yeah. So
well, we're almost at time, and you know, we've been chatting for a while. I just want to thank you so much. We're gonna play a little game before you leave, so don't leave yet. But I want to give you a moment. Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to while you're on here?
My sexy assistant, Lindsay.
That's it. Always someone. You got to give a shout out to someone. What up, Lindsay?
I don't know. I don't really be fucking with nobody.
It's all right. It's all good. Okay, well, we are going to wrap it with a little game that I'm calling rapid fire. I'm going to put 1 minute on the timer. I'm just going to ask you a bunch of questions, and the first thing that comes to your mind, you say it. Nothing will be scandalous, so don't get too nervous. I'm not bringing up anything from your past. There's no like choose between your mom and your dad. Like we're not going there.
Do it.
And if you anything, let me know. You ready? I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock right now and go. What is your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed? I don't remember. Is that "Baby One More Time" or "Oops"? I can't remember.
Good one. What is the first concert you went to?
My Chemical Romance, Black Parade.
Love it. What is your favorite song of all time?
Probably Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper.
What are you watching on Netflix right now?
What was that? I have no fucking clue. Oh, I don't know.
I'll go move on to the next one. Who is your celebrity crush?
Ariana Grande.
Netflix and chill or hitting the club?
Ew, Netflix and chill. I like the club.
What is your favorite snack?
Hummus and carrots.
That is it. We hit 1 minute.
Oh shit! I fucking killed it.
I know it's so easy. It's so quick. Thank you so much. We just wanted to, get to know you a little bit more. But thank you so much for joining our show. It's been amazing to meet you and like hear your story, and it's incredible. And I can't wait to kind of like keep following you. And also, I cannot wait for the White Claw song. I can't wait.
You know how I be. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your week, and we will talk to you soon.